What up, world? This is Thrill Boxing Magazine. I'm your host, Mike Thrill, baby. And listen, this is episode 20. It's really episode 23, but I done scrapped a couple episodes, you know what I'm saying? But hey, who's counting? You know, I'm back with another one, man, because last week was a great week of boxing. So much went on, man, on the internet. So much went on in these fights. You know, it was a bunch of knockouts over the weekend. Great knockouts. And I got a lot to talk about, man. You know, first I'm going to get into a few fight talks. You know what I'm saying? It's been a few people going back and forth saying they want to fight each other. And I'm looking forward to it, man. You had I previously talked about Teofimo Lopez fighting Sabriel Matias at 140, a unification. Matias, you know, I guess his hand is injured, so you know he gotta take a little time off, and they supposedly might fight in June. You know what I'm saying? For Puerto Rico Day. So we gonna see what happened with that. Meanwhile, Teofimo is looking to fight the tough boxer Jermaine Ortiz. Jermaine Ortiz, some of y'all might know him for beating Jamel Herring. He had a tough fight with Loma. Some people feel like he got robbed. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Jermaine Ortiz is a good opponent for Teofimo. If Teofimo not focused, that could be a hard fight for him. So that's supposed to be happening Super Bowl weekend, February 8th. I'm looking forward to that fight, man. You had 140, more 140 news. Richardson Hitchens, you know, he say he want to fight Devin. He be calling out smoke, you know what I'm saying? He be on Twitter popping it. So yeah, Hitchens say he want to fight Haney. Haney don't want it. You know what I'm saying? You had Rolly. You know, Ryan Garcia said he want to fight Rolly next for that belt. Trying to get that belt. And you know, you had Rolly responding he quoted the tweet, and he like, who the fuck said we was fighting? You know what I'm saying? And then Rolly went on to tweet Rolly versus Bronner 2024. You know, so he got his eyes set on fighting Bronner, I guess, while you know Rolly wanted to fight. So we gonna see what happened with that. In other news, you know, the biggest fight that people been talking about, you know, that could be made is Gervonta Tank Davis versus Devin Haney. You know, it's been a lot of back and forth since I talked to y'all last week. You know, Devin Haney say, I'm 140 champion. You know what I'm saying? We gonna take this back to the throwback days. No rehydration clause. No catch weight. We gonna do this the best versus the best, and no stipulations on it. You know, Tank, you know, he done had a few people on rehydrations clause that he fought. He says he's not a 140 pounder, but you know, he wanna it seemed like his team probably wanna catch weight or rehydration clause on Devin, because people was talking about, you know, they was complaining the other day about Devin rehydrating for pro grade. You know, he got all the way up to 165, so he rehydrated 25 pounds within that day, and you know, people was complaining about that. But I just find it funny, the same people that's complaining about Devin rehydration weight, same people that want to see Canelo fight Terrence Crawford. I need y'all to make that make sense. But anyway, yeah, Tank, you know, he been going back and forth with Bill Haney, Devin Haney's daddy, cause Devin Haney's daddy say they offered Tank 20 mil guaranteed. They say Eddie Hearn, you know, they trying to hit his line. He turning it down. And then you got Tank like, Man, y'all need to stop listening to that old nigga. You know, he don't do nothing but clout chase and, you know what I'm saying, be on my nuts. That's basically what he said. You know, and they just going back and forth. And you got Tank saying, you know, Haney his little homie. His daddy gon' cry for what I do to him. He popping big shit. And you know, Haney say he gonna serve little Tank. You feel me? So I'm really looking forward to that. I hope that fight next. Me personally, if a rehydration clause is implemented, that's one thing, because the IBF do that. IBF about strict as hell. I'm gonna get to them later too. But you know, if he do the rehydration clause, it is what it is. But I don't think it should be at a catch weight for Devin's belt. You know, you got a lot of people saying Tank should offer him a little bit of money. You got a lot of people saying it should be 60-40. And you know, take the cash cow. But it take two to sell. You know, so we gonna see how that go. We gonna see how that go, man. But I'm hoping that fight happen. Cause if it don't happen, then it's like, who else Tank gonna fight? I mean, Frank Martin a cool little option. You know what I'm saying? Shakur, you know, the last fight, he did his thing from a defensive standpoint, but the fight wasn't entertaining, so that kind of killed the luster for that fight a little bit, you know. So I don't know, man. It's like, where else Tank gonna go right now? Only fight that really makes sense for both of them. Well, not both of them, mainly Tank. I mean, Devin could go do some other things. Try to get some other titles in the meantime. But yeah. You had we had a few fights and a few back and forths spark from that. Franchon Cruz fought Shadasia Green for the WBC belt. And yeah, I thought Shadasia Green was about to serve Cruz. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. You know, I thought Franchon just being right there for her, it was gonna be tailor made for her. But the fight happened, and the experience, Franchon Cruz outworked her. And I don't know what was up with Franchon, man. It's like, I mean, with Shadasia, man. I thought I was about to come on this podcast this week and say Shadasia and Clarissa Shields is the fight to make. But nah, man, she got in there and dropped the dud, man. You know what I'm saying? He laid the egg. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened. But congrats to Cruz. You know, she started her career with a loss to Clarissa Shields. Became undisputed. Lost to, I think, Savannah Marshall. And she champion again, man. You know, she keep going. And I like that, you know. So congrats to Cruz. I don't know. Shadasia gotta get her weather together. I think she was letting Cruz smother her shots too much. She wasn't using her feet well, and she wasn't countering like she could have. You know, I thought Cruz was gonna be tailor made for her to get that knockout and become a champion. But hey, man, you live and you learn. We gonna see if she better in that next one. But yeah, that sparked some talks because Shadasia, if she won, she was supposed to be, you know, Clarissa next rival. You feel me? And Clarissa was happy to see Cruz win. She like, man, because they've been going back and forth. And you know, another person that was involved with Clarissa, Alicia Baumgartner. You know, she been down at 130, I believe 135 too. And yeah, you know, she Baumgartner saying she wanna fight Clarissa. That's what she wants. She say she wanna fight Clarissa at 147. Clarissa ain't been at 147, but she been at 154. And she said she could fight Chris Cyborg at 147. So Alicia like, why not fight me? And Clarissa had a problem with that. She like, why you want to fight me? She was offended, you know. And me personally, I don't want to see that fight. It's two fighters. They fighting out of Michigan, you know. Clarissa from Flint, Alicia from Ohio, but she been in Detroit for some time now, fighting out of Detroit. And you know, I really don't want to see that. I'm a fan. I'm a big fan of both. They my two favorite women in the game. And weight classes matter for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I be saying that all the time. Weight classes matter. You know, we ain't seen Baumgartner at 40 or 47 yet. And Clarissa big, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the best to do it. And you jumping all them weight classes. I don't like the fight. I don't like that y'all cool and want to fight. I don't like it. I don't like it. But it's like Clarissa ain't got no more comps. So what we gonna do? You know, I don't know, man. Tell me what y'all think. You know, PBC. You know, I mean, Showtime. You know, they just had their last fight. I'm gonna get to that soon. And you know, PBC done went to Amazon Prime. We gonna see how much viewers come to boxing now. But yeah, let me get to this card though. We had the zone card with Bam and Sonny. Had a lot of people on the undercard. We had MJ. We had Gordy Russ and JD Boston. You know, a UK dude. It was undefeated versus undefeated. And you know, you could tell who was the more skilled in that Gordy Russ and JD fight. Whose skills was more polished. But, you know, Gordy got the touching him. Gordy got the hurting him. I thought the fight was close, but they act like the fight wasn't close. Did Detroit dirty. And yeah, that was a good fight, man. I want everybody to go watch that fight. Gordy Russ and JD Boston. And yeah, I thought that was a good fight, man. We had my boy JaRico OQUINN. You know, if you follow me, you know I really mess with dude. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody I really familiar with and close to in the boxing game. Yeah, he had a fight where he the B side against Peter McGrail. Peter McGrail was undefeated 7-0. JaRico 16-1-1. And yeah, man, the fight, you know, I'm actually gonna talk to him this week too. I do gotta talk to Rico. We probably gonna be on live or just video chat. But yeah, the fight was a good fight. Peter was dominating the fight. You know, the first knockdown was capped. He tripped Rico. You could see it on the replay. I don't know why they can't review that and say, yeah, that wasn't a knockdown. Then he dropped Rico again. And then come the fifth round. You know, he overconfident. He followed Rico to the ropes. Boom!
Was looking for the laser right hook. He landed it behind him on the points. One punch, one hitter quitter. Wow!
Rico put him out. You know, that was one of the best knockouts of the year. I was happy. I'm turned when I seen that. And yeah, man, I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to do a little rematch. We gonna see, but I'm gonna talk to Rico. Hopefully we go live in the next couple days. We gonna talk about that, you know. But my boy Rico got that WBA belt. Yeah, that was a good start to the card. Then you get, I'm actually gonna go back and forth actually, because I was watching two screens at once. I'm watching the zone card and I'm watching the final Showtime card. So while that's happening, you had Andre Berto and Robert Guerrero. You know, they had a great fight all the way back in 2011 or something like that. They had 2 fights. And yeah, you know, Robert Guerrero was getting the best of bro. You know, it was, you could tell they was, you know, you could tell they was 40 and they ain't prime no more. That's all I'ma say. Robert Guerrero got the win. You know, I think Roberto should have stayed where he was at, retired. And then Robert Guerrero lost his mind. He done called out Jerron Boots Ennis after the fight, saying he want that fight. Man, if you don't beat it, Robert. But anyway, yeah, shout out to Robert though. But yeah, he was out his mind for that. You know, then as the zone card is going, I missed the whole MJ fight. I knew he was about to get a knockout. So I'm watching Chris Colbert versus Rayo Venezuela. The fight start just like the first fight, the rematch. You know, just start just like that. You got Rayo getting right on Chris Colbert ass, you know what I'm saying? Dropped him and he hurting him as soon as the fight start. You know, in this fight, Rayo did a lot more. Chris Colbert, he was touching Rayo a little bit, but Rayo definitely dominated this one. Then later on in the fight, you had Chris Colbert going toward the ropes, and you had Rayo do a leaping uppercut. Sleep. Nice sleep. Slept Colbert. I'm like, damn. I said damn. You know what I'm saying? And that was one of the best knockouts too. So now we got a couple highlight reel knockouts in the weekend. I didn't mention it's a fighter named Teles. I'm not sure his name. But yeah, he had a great knockout, uppercut knockout on Jake Paul card. Then Jake Paul had a great knockout. Forgot about that. He knocked out Jake Paul knocked out his first pro boxer. You know, he been knocking out MMA guys and basketball players. You know, he knocked out Nate Robinson. I'm still mad Nate Robinson did that shit. He should have never, ever did that. But yeah, that was like, what, 4 knockouts? So, yeah, you know, we just got a whole bunch of good stoppages. Then we get to David MORRELL versus SENA AGBEKO. And listen, man, I told y'all I'm familiar with AGBEKO. We fought him before. I thought we was gonna serve him like that, to be honest. You know, but he was prepared that day. But this day he wasn't prepared. David MORRELL, man, he started fast and he was on his ass. AGBEKO, you know, he was trying to box, but the speed, athleticism he ain't have enough for MORRELL. MORRELL got him quick. Second round, got him to the ropes. It was like a kind of a rabbit punch, for real. And that's pretty ironic, because AGBEKO was hitting us with a lot of rabbit punches. But he caught him with a rabbit punch. Caught him with an uppercut. He was getting off. He was teeing off on him. Ref waved it off. And I'm like, damn. I thought AGBEKO was going to make it to like 5th round. I thought he was going to be boxing well and then get stopped. But nah, it ain't happen like that. It ain't happen like that, man. MORRELL is different. MORRELL is a monster, bro. I ain't going to lie to you. MORRELL is the truth. MORRELL is like a cheat code. He like a video game cheat code. But his defense is a little leaky. But it's going to take a guy like Benavidez to exploit that. You know, it's going to take a special guy like Canelo to exploit that. Right now, it's not that much competition for MORRELL at 168. But yeah, that was, man, That was an impressive stoppage. But I wasn't too surprised. I just was surprised at how early it was. Um, then while I'm watching that, I'm on the same screen. I mean, on the other screen, watching Bam and Sonny. And Bam, listen, man, Bam. I told people Bam was gonna get that stoppage. I told people Bam was gonna get that stoppage. He is, man. He's a complete fighter. He's only 23, and he looks like a vet in there already. He got everything, man. Sonny, very skilled. You could tell he's a very good boxer, but he just didn't have enough to keep Bam off of him. Bam was swarming him. I'm talking swarming him in the fight. Sonny was cracking him here and there, but after like the first round, Bam was going crazy. He was picking it up, and then Robert Garcia told Bam, follow him, but don't be first. Counter. When he told him that, Bam really turned it up, and Bam was touching him to the body. Bam was touching him with some nice hooks. Bam was touching him with everything, and then you had Sonny showing that he got dog heart, showing why he's a champion. Yeah, that was one of them top 10 performances where you like, this dude is here. Bam started to hurt Sonny midway through the fight. More and more. Sonny Edwards' eye had been hurt since the second round. Bam, I guess, might have messed his socket up. I don't know, but Sonny could say he couldn't see since the second round, and Bam was just picking it up. And midway, you had him swarming him on the ropes, almost stopped him, and then you had a nice little flurry where Sonny was showing him like, nah, I'm a dog. And then that final round, man, you had Bam clipping him with a nice hook. It was beautiful, bro. It was beautiful. And yeah, man, Bam got the stoppage. That was a beautiful performance, man. That's one of the performances I'm gonna watch a couple times. And I just got a lot of respect for Sonny Edwards, how he kept fighting. He realized Bam was really that, but he was like, you gonna have to kill me in here. And he got to a point, I guess, where he couldn't see, so the fight was stopped. And yeah, man, Bam has to be my top 10, like I said. Now, he's now a 2-division champion, 23 years old, and now he probably gonna move up and fight Estrada. Hopefully, that's the next fight. He said that's what he want, and I'm hoping so. I'm hoping that happen, cause Bam really that. I'm like that performance, bro. One of my favorites this year. Shout out to Bam, Jesse Bam Rodriguez, and Sonny Edwards, man. That was a great fight. But yeah, we move on. The day of reckoning coming up. It's a big card in Saudi Arabia. We got Anthony Joshua fighting Otto Wallin. Otto Wallin, I hope that's how you say his name. And Deontay Wilder versus Joseph Parker. We got Dimitri Vivo versus Lyndon Arthur. Daniel Dubois versus Jarrell Big Baby Miller. Jai Opethia, he's one of the new guys at cruiserweight that's been, he probably the best cruiserweight in my eyes. He the best. Frank Sanchez. Yeah, man, this is gonna be a great card, bro. Like, I can't wait. I ain't gonna lie. And yeah, if Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder win this fight, they got a date for March 9th booked. They supposed to fight March 9th if they both successful in their fights. And Dimitri Bivol, they say he got a 2-fight deal You know what I'm saying? He probably gonna fight Better BF for Undisputed next. I hope so. I hope so. Like Kodak say, I hope so. You know, you got Daniel Dubois, who just lost to Alexander Usyk. A lot of people say he should have got a stoppage. I don't believe that, but he quit. And I still ain't over that. You got Jarrell Miller. Jarrell Miller was supposed to fight Anthony Joshua some years back, but he keep getting caught for cheating. He done got popped dirty about 3-4 times, and he's still fighting. I don't know how. They lucky I ain't in charge, cause that motherfucker never fight. All them times he popped dirty. If it was up to me. But yeah, he been popping it. He been in Joshua's face. Like, bro, why is you even in his face? He not even about to fight you, brother. You lost your opportunity. And then that same opportunity you lost, Andy Ruiz seized the opportunity and beat Anthony Joshua. You blew it. Because you was cheap. So he need to get on with all that. To be honest. And Jai Opethia, you know, he had to give up his IBF belt. IBF need to get that together. You know, they stripped him because he not fighting a certain dude on the weekend. But it's like, y'all should have been said that. Y'all should have been said that. Y'all might as well let him get his little fight and then do his defense. That wasn't right. So he chose the bread. He like, I'm still doing this fight in Salty. Y'all can go in Salty. Y'all could go and take this belt. Go ahead. I would have did the same thing. Give me my money.
Tell him to bring me my money.
And then he gonna go back and get that belt, I bet. But yeah, it's gonna be a great card, bro. Just in case I don't talk about that, I got Anthony Joshua winning. I got Wilder knocking Joseph Parker out. Bevo winning. I guess Dubois should win. I honestly don't care for Daniel Dubois or Big Baby Miller. You know why I don't care about Big Baby Miller. Cause he be on them roid rage. And yeah, I got Jai winning. I got Frank Sanchez winning. I don't think it's gonna be no upsets unless it's the cheetah. But yeah, yeah, man. I'ma do my next episode. I should drop this my fighter ratings. I'ma rate 25 fighters and probably react to it. That's probably gonna be my next episode this week. And yeah, I need y'all to go follow Thrill Boxing on Instagram, follow Thrill Boxing on Twitter, follow Thrill Boxing on TikTok, subscribe to this channel and like this video ASAP. I need y'all to do that ASAP. I got new merch, you know, untouchabelelifestyle.com. I got stuff from the brand, and I got some Thrill Boxing merch. I got a Mike Tyson shirt. I got a Floyd Mayweather shirt, a Pretty Boy Floyd shirt. I need y'all to go get that, because I need the money. Yeah, I need the money. Listen, Floyd has Bugatti. Me need Bugatti. Floyd has Lamborghini. Me need Lamborghini. Floyd has big house. Me need big house. But I need y'all to go get them shirts. You feel me? Go get them shirts, man. I'm going to have some more merch for y'all real soon. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe. You know, tell a friend, tell a friend. Thrill Boxing ain't going nowhere. Yeah. I'm Mike Thrill, baby. This is Thrill Boxing Magazine. Hey, man, you know what to do. Get up out of here, bro.